Here a few years ago, he now lives out on the east in Nova Scotia. He's performed all across Canada. He's an absolute killer. Please give it up for Matt Baker, everybody!
Hey! Here we go for Caleb Campbell, everybody. Caleb Campbell. One more time for you guys. Support the dads. Support the dads. We're getting that. It is a good-looking audience, man. You guys are good-looking. You guys, any luck with One-Eyed Willie's Treasure? You guys finding it? Is this the reboot we've been asking for? Hey, you guys! Put me in on that shit, man. Just do the truffle shovel. What the? Celebrities in the audience, you guys pay double, right? This is a fucking charity. And then the rest of all like half this audience is young, and the other half is like extras on Sons of Anarchy right now. I don't know who. Someone's like, oh, don't fuck with me. I got a leather vest. I'm like, I don't fuck with anyone who wears leather anything. You own a piece of leather, you're automatically cooler than me. All right, that's straight up. I won't ever bug you for anything. I might call you and ask like for your help. I'm like, you wear leather? And be like, yeah. I'm like, all right, cool. Someone's bugging me. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, you're tough, right? Yeah, I have a leather couch. Yeah, it's still leather. You guys are cool. This is fun. I'm excited to be here. I just came out here from the East Coast, which is nice. I started doing comedy here, and then I got so bad that they're like, go to the other side of the country for a bit. And then I came back, and they're like, no, go back there still. So I'm heading back soon, but I'm excited to be here. Last time I was in Kelowna, I had my car stolen from me. My whole car, $1,500 in cash, passports, snowboards, clothing, all that stuff. So this time I came with nothing. Fuck you guys. Try and take that from me now! You can't take nothing. You can't take nothing, alright? I'm excited to be here. I'm happy that the pandemic's coming to a close. I don't call it the pandemic though because it's so formal. I call it like the big P, you know? You down with the big P? Yeah, you know me. So. People are always worried, like the youth of today is worried about COVID cases and stuff like that, and I feel like you can tell who's going to die from COVID just by how they say it. If they call it COVID-19, you're safe. If they call it the COVID, you're dead. For sure. If they put a the in front of a subject that doesn't usually have it, like my dad calls it the Pokemons, yeah, he's done. I love him, but he's done. You put an extra THE in front of something, you're not making it. That's it. You're just too old for it. Too old. I don't mind wearing masks. Masks are a big part of things, but like, I don't mind wearing them, but I kind of treat masks like the same way I do condoms in a relationship, right? Like, I've been wearing one because people asked me to, but now that I've been doing it for long enough, I try and go inside without one on once in a while. Just to see if I can get away with it. I'll try and go inside to be like, yo, you gotta wear one of those in here. I'll be like, please, I'll be really quick. And they're like, no, you have to wear one. I'm like, it just doesn't feel the same. They'd be like, you got it. I'm like, I don't have one on me. It's in my car. And they'd be like, you go get it. I'm like, I won't be in the mood when I come back. She'd be like, all right, you can do it. And then 2 weeks later, I'm like, oh no, I regret this. I'm glad that pandemic's coming to an end, man. I think people will get vaccinated quicker if there was just more, like benefits to it, right? Like I guarantee you would see an insane amount of people getting vaccinated if you're like, all right, you guys get to see season 4 of Yellowstone before anyone else. Dude, pump it into me. Give me that Pfizer, then give me that Costner. All right, I want it. That's what you need. I don't know. They're just not marketing vaccines how they should. When I was a kid growing up, whenever they tried something new, they do something new, right? Like Pepsi used to make a new flavor, they do the Pepsi Taste Challenge. Pfizer needs to do that, do the Pfizer Taste Challenge. You drink all the fucking vaccines, and if you can tell which one's which, you get a t-shirt. That's it. Here's a t-shirt, great job. I don't know. People are just, they feel weird, they feel misinformed, right? Originally they were told not to mix the vaccines, and now they're like, it's fine, right? It's like when Red Bull first came out, and they're like, don't mix with alcohol, and then a week later, they're like, have you heard of the Jäger bombs? Like, we're supposed to trust you? It's the government Human-made Jager bombs, folks. That's the good word I'm spreading here today. You guys are cool. Let's get silly. You guys know Lizzo, right? Sure. You guys know Lizzo? No, most of you don't, but this will go well. I feel like being Lizzo's doctor would be difficult, right? Because she's just like, I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100% bad bitch. And the doctor's like, actually, it's diabetes. I'm allowed to laugh at that joke, and so are you, because I bought that album, all right? It's a $14.99 joke. That's all right. I couldn't imagine having Cardi B as a grandmother, though, right? I don't cook, I don't clean. Let me tell you, I got this ring. No thanks, Grandma. I don't want to know that. I don't want to know that. I do not want to know that. You're 98. I don't need to hear that story. I don't need that visual, all right? Hurry up and call it the COVID already. I drove here today. On my way here, my gas light came on. Anytime my gas light comes on, I treat it like when I'm having a fight with my girlfriend. I need to push it as far as I can until I get stranded on the side of the road somewhere. Relationships are tough, man. I wish relationships had dashboards. That'd be sick, you know? Like you could tell how fast you're going and stuff like that. And every once in a while, the check engine light would come on and be like, hey, you should probably spend $500 on this before it shits out on you on the way to a family reunion. I was hanging out with some kids today, and I was hanging with my friend's kids today. Such a better way to set up that joke. I was hanging out with my friend's kids today, and my friend's like super proud of having kids. He thinks his kids are the smartest in the world, just because his one kid watches a lot of Dora the Explorer, and he's just like, oh man, he speaks so much fucking Spanish, it's insane. He really doesn't speak that much Spanish. Like I was over there, and I was there for like 3.5 hours, and the only thing I heard him say was muy excelente. And only when he'd eat something, he'd just go, muy excelente, and that was it. Everything else wouldn't say a word. He said, my kid's so smart. I'm like, nah, your kid's dumb in 2 languages. He's dumb in 2 languages. I'm in a relationship. Anyone single out here? Nice, cool. Everyone, I just told you I'm in a relationship. You're safe. That's why I always open with that thing, and then you're like, oh, thank God. Yeah, no, I'm single. I thought you were going to say I'm single, and then you were going to try and find me after the show. No, I'm fine. You got a lot of fucking confidence, single people in here. I'm in a relationship, but I'll be honest with you, I miss doing the online dating thing. I do. I miss doing the online dating thing because I'm like one of those people. I love chatting with someone. The scariest part of Tinder to me was when someone's like, let's meet up. I'm like, no, delete this app. I don't like it. I just like the interaction, you know? I love leading someone on. It's fun, dude. It is fun, but you can't do that anymore. I can't be on fucking Tinder and be in a relationship, so I got this new app where I can do that without consequences. It's called Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, I just go on there. I don't use any of my photos. Oh yeah, I just put the price up high and I just wait. Sometimes I'll just use other people's ads. They're like, isn't this my truck? I'm like, it could be for $4,500. And they're like, is this available? I'm like, delete. I'm not good with cars. I'm not a car guy. I wish I was. I wish I knew a lot about cars. And people are like, whoa, cars about cars. And we're like, yeah. But I'm not. I just don't know that stuff. I lived in a car and I still couldn't tell you how cars work. I did. It was crazy. It was a good time. I'm not going to get into it. Obviously, it's worked out well for me. But one of the things about like owning a car is maintenance, right? You got to get an oil change every 2-3 years, whatever it is. And so last week I went to the oil change place, and I don't mind getting an oil change, but every once in a while I get the one guy that makes you feel like an idiot, right? Like they open up the bay door and they're like, all right, you see that giant hole there? Don't drive into it. And you're like, oh yeah, I guess I shouldn't, eh? Like that's the first thing that was going to go through my head, but now that you told me I shouldn't, I won't. Thank you. And I pull forward and then they're like, all right, what kind of oil do you want? I'm like, I don't know, whatever you got, the best of the best. And they're like, okay, it's going to be $1,600 then, you idiot. So I don't know. They just offer you things. They're like, you want an air filter? And I don't know what an air filter does. I breathe air, so I'm like, yeah, give me 6. I don't know. What's a healthy number of air filters to have in a vehicle? Oh, you can never have too many. I'm like, all right, 12 then. Okay. Give me 12 air filters in one of those little Great Canadian Oil Change things that hangs from my rear view. One of those as well, please. But once he was done changing the oil in the car, it was kind of like a weird transaction because usually they just do it and then they're like, all right, we're done. But the guy who was doing it this time, like, I don't know, what, like if he was proud of his work or something, or what he was trying to do, he was trying to show off or some shit, fucking muscle guy. And he brings the dipstick over to me with the oil on it, like it was some kind of wine tasting event. And like he brings it up to me, he shows it to my face, and it got so close to my mouth that I had no idea what to do, so I fucking licked it. And then he was like, oh, and I was like, muy excelente.